Welcome to your Daily Writing Habit, episode number 241. If you're writing a book or thinking about it, or maybe you've started writing your book and you need help finishing it, or maybe you're trying to reach more readers to let them know about your book, you are in the right place. Good morning. I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh. If you're looking for me online, look for Christine Inc., like the stuff you write with, christine-inc.com. Every day I'm sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 18 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have found that three things in particular have a huge impact on your success as an author, and they have the ability to turn someone who doesn't even really see themselves as a writer into a published author. Those three things are writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. Once again, good morning and happy Sunday. And here on your Daily Writing Habit every Sunday, we have something called Sunday Story Time, where I kick back a little bit and read an excerpt from a book, sometimes a client, sometimes my own, sometimes another one, just so that I can give you a lesson about book writing through actual books. And at the end of the excerpt, what I'll do is I will pose a learning question that will hopefully help you with the writing of your own book. All right, let's see what this week's book is going to be. All right, well, this is one of mine. It's called Personal Paparazzi, Your Brand Story Told Your Way, and it's by myself as well as my amazing co-author, Alina Vincent. We wrote this, I think, back in 2014. It's kind of a content marketing book is a quick way to summarize it. So here we go. Let's get something straight right now. If you are in business, you already have paparazzi. The worst kind, too, the invisible kind. Everybody who has ever come in contact with you, used your services or products, or even heard something about you from their friends is out there telling your story. Gossip is what everyone says about you when you're not around. The question you need to ask yourself is, do I want my brand impression to be controlled by gossip, or do I want to control my own narrative and tell my brand story my way? Beyond simply revealing the truth about your brand, if you are in business today in the age of social media and expected transparency, you have a unique opportunity and obligation to reveal the real person behind your brand, your authentic you. The celebrities, as well as the photographers who follow them, have also realized this. Have you noticed how the days of snapping the most scandalous, unflattering pictures of stars for the highest paparazzi price tag are largely behind us? The trend now is stars are just like us. Photographers are now rewarded for snapping images of celebrities that help their fans relate to them and thus trust them and thus watch their movies and TV shows. The same is true for business. Your customers want to know, connect with, and then buy from the human being behind products and services. Don't put forward an image that you think your audience would like to see. Give them the real deal. If you are not authentic in your messaging, people will see right through it. Nobody wants perfect anymore. Perfect is not authentic and can even be seen as less trustworthy. The world is hungry for real. No one wants to see a pristine office environment. They'd rather see a working desk with stacks of papers because they can relate to that. Nobody wants to see a perfectly styled burger in a laboratory-like environment. They want to see a messy stack of beef and fixings with homemade sauce dripping all over it because that's real and that's what makes their mouth water. Don't post overly enthusiastic, clean, politically correct social media posts. Show a bit of your personality and your values and take a stand once in a while. And that, once again, is an excerpt from one of my books called Personal Paparazzi, Your Brand Story Told Your Way by Alina Vincent and me, Christine Whitmarsh, available on Amazon. And here's the learning question to help you with your book writing. So how can you use what I talked about today, being authentic and maybe even a little bit messy, not politically correct and totally polished? How can you use that in your book writing? How can you show that other side of you to connect with your readers and build that rapport by letting them know, hey, my life is messed up as yours. I'm just sharing with you the stories and lessons I've learned with it. Because, see, that's an old kind of adage in self-help. Self-help authors, especially I think when it first started, around the 1980s when it was big, they wanted to put forth this image of perfection, believing that their readers wouldn't trust them unless they thought that the author was perfect. And that's not the case. People trust people who are like them. So see how you can apply that lesson today in your own book writing. See how you can show the kind of sloppy burgers with the fixins and the homemade sauce and all the things I just said. See how you can apply that to your own book writing. Thank you for joining me here on Your Daily Writing Habit, where I'm helping you write and finish writing an awesome book. And be sure and drop by my Inc. Authors group. I'd love to just say hello to you on Facebook and LinkedIn. We exist. Inc. Authors. Motivation, publishing resources, all sorts of, great community of authors in there, as well as publishers and publicists and graphic designers, illustrators, anything you need to help get your book done. Inc. Authors, Facebook and LinkedIn. Thank you very much, and happy Sunday. And until tomorrow, happy writing.